I absolutely hate my life. The majority of it. Because of insane abusers. Like pretend a lot narcissists working against me. I mean, so much. So much. He has so much anger build up in him. And all I can just say is a legion of demons. And I never even looked that word up. Legion meaning 1,000 demons. Like, not only is it just him and his demons, but he joined up with my so-called caretaker's demons, which is like the wrath of all hell. They're all child molesters. And he joined in with them. And to say that I'm crazy and I make up stories, well, this is the most craziest made-up story that Pretend a Lot Narcissist made up with my caretaker. My son is under 2 years old, and I'm changing his diaper on the diaper changing table. He had diarrhea on him, and I am wiping the diarrhea off of his privates. Pretend a Lot Narcissist went insane. He went insane years and years later. Very, very secretive, demented, insane abuser goes and backstabs me to everyone he knows that I am a child molester because I child molested my son on the diaper changing table. Okay. My son's almost 27, and he left a year ago. Well, I mean, when I told him, so it's approximately 2 years ago, my husband died, but I was staying at Pretend a Lot Narcissist apartment. And he was almost the worst abuser I ever had, being really, really vicious to me. Screaming at me every day that I raped my son and screaming to me. I couldn't do one thing in that apartment. Screamed at me for the dishes and burning an egg that I was trying to make on the stove. So I just stopped making anything. I didn't even begin to make anything because of him screaming all the time. Certainly never allowed to open the refrigerator. I got attacked for opening the refrigerator, attacked for touching any of his items. Did I touch? Oh, I know you did, because it would have been here. You touched the clothes that I never had. I had clothes, and I know you I know you touched them. I know you got rid of them. It's just disgusting. It totally is. To be worked against. It sounds like it's just I'm worked against, by my so-called caretakers and this nut. Pretend a Lot Narcissist. It's a lot. And then my husband I only knew him for 3 years. He never said I raped my son. And it's just, all I have to say is, I was over it until he texts me and I read the text and I don't understand that it is attack to me again. I don't even understand, how can it be? My son already laughed. He's a ridiculous nut. He's, my son doesn't give a fuck about my caretakers. He doesn't give a fuck about Pretend a Lot Narcissists. He thinks that, they're nuts. Oh, well, this is what he has to deal with in this world. Okay, there's really super crazy people out there, and my son had to deal with it. Okay, well, well, me with pretending a lot narcissist, he never ever was seen him. He was forced to see him when he was a little kid, but because of me and, him attacking me, my entire existence basically, always putting me down. He is a real awful person to me. And then he goes and backstabs me and says, well, nobody else believes your story. Yeah, there's certain people whom you've never showed your true colors to. So, you never acted totally insane around them, but around me, you did. And that's what all insane abusers do. It's horrible. He's awful. And I just feel bad. There's nothing, there was never any security ever in my life of, my life just totally sucked. I never had a peaceful year where I could live at. And pretending a narcissist acted like, he made it great for me to live there for 2 months when it was like my worst nightmare. And then me living in the car, he made me go upstairs, and the worst thing happened. And he's my worst enemy. I mean, just because he backs up my so-called caretakers all the way. He backs them up. Like, oh, well, you just make up stories. Why would I keep on making up stories? I'm 53 years old. I'm sick of this shit. I think pretending about narcissist needs to check into the loony bin, like, right away. Because he is that insane. He's that awful of a person of attacking me. And well, if he doesn't do that, like, I mean, you're not allowed to lie. You're not allowed to go around and backstab and lie. He's not allowed to go around and tell the whole world, I am a sick child molester and I raped my son on the diaper changing table. When what really happened? Pretending a narcissist is there with my caretaker. My caretaker had to make that up because Jim Keebler, dead, late Jim Keebler. Really weird that my husband's name is dead. My husband is dead, and his name's Jim too. Okay, so this is crazy. That crazy coincidence, and they're standing there, and my mom. Oh my God! So, my mom says to pretend a lot narcissist. Look, she's raping Alex. Look, because I'm cleaning the diary off as privates. Okay. My sister was on the diaper changing table as a baby, and Uncle Jim got his penis out and put it next to her pee-pee. Okay, that happened. Okay, you can't do much on a diaper changing table. But yeah, putting it right next to... I mean, it's just sick. He's sick. He's demented. Nothing happened then. Nothing happened when he was arrested for raping his 2 daughters, Vicky and Jamie. Nothing happened. But it's a real story because it was in the newspaper. Alright? He got caught. They did nothing. Just said, well, family, should we arrest him? Yeah, he did an awful crime. One of the worst crimes, in my opinion. Or counseling. Well, he never went to counseling. Disgusting. disgusting truth. So that's why I was falsely accused by pretending like narcissists. What? Why didn't my mom and pretending like narcissists call the cops if I'm truly doing that? So now they hold this over me, but it's a really weird thing. It's like a spell. It's black magic. It's what witches do, which I don't understand. I just heard about it. I don't get it. Because I can't do that. I can't do dark magic. I can't do spells. But it like really bothered me the last time pretending like narcissist texted me and said I raped Alex. And it's a big full text of saying how much of a liar I am. And I know, like, how is it affecting me? I think, it's a spell. Like, it's a, I don't understand dark magic and shit. But he's a warlock. Witch. He's a man witch. Warlock. But I'd rather prefer to call him wicked wizards. Because they both have W-I in it. Wicked. They are wicked. Witches are wicked. Wizards are wicked. In fact, I don't like the name warlock. I just like wizard. And they're witches. They do spells, manipulate lies, black magic. They just and they're believed. And I don't get it. So they could hypnotize you with their eyes and make you believe them. I don't get it. I don't do it. So that's why it doesn't. I don't understand how the hell he can text me this the millionth time. You raped Alex. Well, not texting. He screamed at me a lot of times. When every single day, living with him, I don't know, half hour a day. This shit. Just horrible. He's a fucking insane nut. And it's it's insane verbal abuse. And all the other abuse that, no man would ever want me, like my husband said. They were both, my husband was a warlock, a witch. He called himself a witch. He loved wizards. So they have this special, dark, magic, dark spells. I don't understand. I don't get it. Because I don't do that. And I won't do that. And a girl witch told me to do that to my mom in my mom's house. She can kill my mom in one day. I just need to do certain things in her living room, and she'll be done in 24 hours. I said, well, what good is that going to do me? Actually, my mom almost killed me in 2006, throwing me up against the wall really bad, really hard. And it caused a big bruise to my head, but that was it wasn't just from one time throwing me up against the wall. It was several times. So the bruise got bigger. So it wasn't a deadly blow. So when somebody felt my head and said, well, she could have killed you. That's a big bruise. You understand you can get a concussion from that. So, whatever. Wow, this is way too long. Whatever. I should never, ever have... What the fuck is that? I should never have, been abused like I was abused. I'm just so sick of my story. I'm just so sick of that I still have to fight Like, this is like the worst child molester I ever fought. Oh my god, he's just a nutcase. Of course, I'm telling him the truth that he really did get fired from Walmart. Alright, but he, can't admit to that, so that's why he's bringing up Alex all the time. I mean, he did, and Purple Alien's children. Her children said that he child molested them. And he says, no, Mom, Purple Alien, the mom, the mom never said that. But yeah, the kids said that, and he said the kids said that. So you're just making that up, and then you have to bring up Alex, my son, that he said that I child molested him on the diaper changing table. He should give me